In 2017, we really felt that God wanted us to emphasize the importance of missions giving. There are many people around our world who do not have an adequate gospel witness. Our missionary support has steadily increased over the years, but we really felt that God was challenging us to raise $100,000 for missions in 2017. I am so overjoyed to share with you that not only did we meet this goal, but we exceeded it, and we gave a total of $125,185.41 to missions in 2017. Allow me to share with you just a few of the stories of how your missions giving has made a difference. Missionaries Jim and Meg Thacker, longtime missionaries to the nation of Africa, were home on furlough and in need of raising additional funds in order to return back to Madagascar. We felt very strongly the Lord was leading us to increase their mission support from our current $50 a month pledge to $100 a month. Following our board meeting, I emailed Jim just to let him know that we were increasing our support. Within a few minutes, I received a call from Jim to thank us and also to share with us a story of how our giving had encouraged he and his wife Meg. Jim shared that the government in Africa and Madagascar was changing their visa policies, and that if he and Meg didn't get back to Madagascar and cut their itineration short, they would be in danger of losing their visas. This troubled them because they had services booked where they were hoping to raise some funds for their budget, and they were in danger of losing those opportunities to raise that much-needed financial support. Jim shared that the timing of our giving and the increase encouraged he and Meg's faith that God was going to provide for them despite having to cut that itineration short. God was going to meet all of their needs, and that came because we were obedient to the Lord in missions giving. In March, missionary Zach Mobius came and updated the church on what God was doing in Laos. During that service, Zach shared how the incredible way of the Lord was leading he and his family to a new area of ministry. During the service, we felt led to receive an impromptu offering for Zach and his family to help get them to this new area that God was calling them to. And because of your generosity, we were able to send Zach $4,940.51. In April, we brought in newly appointed Ohio missionary to Honduras, Denisha Ruffin. It's difficult when you're a new missionary and you're trying to raise support. In response to her testimony and calling, our church became the first to financially support her call to Honduras. In December, I received a call from Denisha to let me know that not only had she raised all of her funds, but she was heading to the field in January. She noted that it was our willingness to give and support and pray that launched the journey that was now being completed. This year, we added several missionaries to our support list. Greg and Sarah Owens to Durban, South Africa, Denisha Ruffins to Honduras, Jeremiah and Heather Hembry, Royal Rangers International in Curaçao, and Adrian Rosen of Asia Pacific. We also had several missions projects that we supported this year. These projects include a ministry called Project Rescue. It's a ministry that rescues women and children involved in human trafficking. Last year, Project Rescue ministered to over 37,000 women and children impacted by sexual slavery. We also supported the Rahab Foundation of Costa Rica, the first government-recognized safe house shelter for victims of human trafficking. Along these same lines, we supported a Home of Hope in Dhaka, Bangladesh. You see, in Bangladesh, people and children are left to fend for themselves because their parents cannot afford to take care of them. Through Assemblies of God missionaries Larry and Sharon Smith, children are rescued in the streets and placed into a home of hope where they are fed, where they are clothed, where they are educated, as well as they have the opportunity to hear about Jesus Christ who loves them. We're so excited to share with you that we were able to give $1,000 to help get children off the streets and into a loving home where they can hear about Jesus. On Mother's Day, we took an offering to support Convoy of Hope through their Women's Empowerment Initiative. See, this program comes alongside widowed and abandoned women to provide job training, to give them seed money to start a business, This allows women to then take care of themselves and their families, as well as help the local economy. These women are also discipled through the Word of God and encouraged to trust in God to meet all of their needs. In a miracle offering, we were able to give $11,152.85 to support this wonderful program through Convoy of Hope. In October, our missions giving continued as David Kraszewski of Shining Light Ministries to children and families in the Balkans came and shared with us. We received a love offering for this ministry, and we're blown away by your generosity as you gave $3,310 to support the children and families in the Balkans. Additionally, we partner with the Ohio Ministry Network and Ohio missionaries Paul and Crystal Burkhart to raise funds towards the purchase of a training and mobilization center in Alaska. This facility will be used to train and disciple Chi Alpha students and then send them out as missionaries not only to Alaska, but around the world. And we're pleased to share with you that we were able to give our full commitment of $15,000 to be able to help with this need. Locally, we supported Project Hope for the Homeless, UNO Youth School Outreach, Painesville City Fire Department, their Fire Pup program, and a local Hispanic ministry led by Alan Brown that came and shared with us in the spring. It's been a truly wonderful year of sowing seed into missions both locally and globally. We have so much to celebrate, and I truly believe that God is going to see these generous offerings and use them to transform lives for His kingdom and His glory. Thank you so much for being obedient and for your mission support in 2017.